Jack Elam, with his unmistakable crooked eye and unforgettable screen presence, built a Hollywood career out of playing villains, outlaws, and quirky side characters in countless westerns. Fans adored him, directors respected his craft, but behind the scenes, Elam was not always the easiest man to work with. He had a reputation for speaking his mind and for holding grudges against those he felt had disrespected him. Among all the actors he crossed paths with, there was one he supposedly hated more than anyone, though he rarely revealed the full truth publicly. Known for his sharp tongue and stubborn nature, Jack Elam didn't tolerate arrogance or selfishness on set. He came from humble beginnings, having worked a variety of odd jobs before breaking into Hollywood, and he believed in treating people fairly regardless of their status. When he encountered an actor who tried to dominate scenes, mistreat the crew, or act superior, Elam's patience wore thin. Stories circulated that during one of his Western film shoots, he clashed badly with a leading man whose ego was far bigger than his talent. While Elam never outright named this co-star in interviews, insiders claimed that his dislike was well known on set. He would joke about other actors he had worked with, but whenever the conversation turned to this particular individual, he became serious, dismissing him as arrogant and unprofessional. To Elam, who valued honesty and respect, this was unforgivable. Part of the reason the feud stood out was because Jack Elam was otherwise well-liked in the industry. Fellow character actors admired him for his work ethic, and younger performers often turned to him for advice. That's why his open hatred toward this one actor shocked many. It showed that for Elam, there was a line that once crossed could never be repaired. In truth, the identity of the man Jack Elam hated most remains something of a Hollywood mystery. Some believe it was a star of the spaghetti western era, while others think it may have been a television co-star during his many guest appearances. Regardless of who it was, Elam's dislike for him became part of his legend. Fans today often speculate and debate over who this mysterious figure could be, adding to the intrigue of Elam's already fascinating career. At the end of the day, Jack Elam's story is not just about hatred, but about principle. He may have despised one man above all others, but it was because that man, in Elam's eyes, failed to live up to the standards of respect and fairness that Elam demanded. For a Hollywood outlaw who spent his career playing villains, Jack Elam himself valued honor above all else. And that's why this grudge remains one of the most talked about aspects of his life.